The first time I saw him, he was on the front of a crumpled album cover, his eyes burning into mine from the faded image. We were in the back of my dad's old pickup, windblown and dusty, the radio crackling with the sounds of a world I barely understood. It was a hot summer day, and I was just a kid, but something about that man with the guitar spoke to me in a way nothing ever had. My dad, a man of few words, reached over and popped the record into the player. The needle hit the vinyl and the music began. It was raw, powerful, and it shook me to my core. I didn't know it then, but that moment would change my life forever. The song was Born to Run, and the man on the album cover was Bruce Springsteen. He was the voice of every kid who ever felt trapped, the voice of every dreamer who yearned for something more. As the music filled the truck, I felt a strange connection, like he was singing just for me. We were driving through the endless fields of our small town, the kind of place where everyone knew your name and your business. My dad never talked much about his past, but as the music played, I could see a flicker in his eyes. It was like he was remembering something important. "Your mom and I used to listen to this all the time," he said, his voice hoarse. "It was the soundtrack to our lives." I looked at him, surprised. My parents were always so quiet, so reserved. I had never seen them let their guard down like this. The music seemed to open a door, and for the first time, I felt like I was seeing them in a different light. That night, I couldn't sleep. I lay in my bed, the album cover still in my hands, and I listened to the songs over and over. Thunder Road, 10th Avenue Freeze Out, Jungleland, each one told a story that felt like my own. I was a kid from a small town, with big dreams and a world of uncertainty ahead of me. Bruce Springsteen's music was the soundtrack to my coming of age. The next day, I asked my dad if I could have the album. He hesitated for a moment, then handed it over. "Take good care of it," he said. "It's a piece of our history." I nodded, feeling a weight of responsibility. That album became my treasure, my connection to a world beyond the small town where I lived. I played it until the vinyl was worn, until the songs were etched into my memory. But it wasn't just the music that changed me. It was the man behind the music, the one who sang about the struggles and dreams of ordinary people. Bruce Springsteen showed me that even in the toughest times, there was always a glimmer of hope. He taught me that the road ahead might be long and hard, but it was worth walking. As I grew older, the music stayed with me. Through the ups and downs, the joys and the heartaches, Bruce Springsteen was always there. He was the friend who understood, the voice that never gave up. And in the end, he helped me find my own way, my own path to becoming a man.